Starting group for the Spurs. They've got DeJounte Murray. Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now the dish to Favors. Williamson outside. Back to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Holiday. Forbes dishes to Aldridge. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ball with it. Favors passes the ball to the paint. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. To the inside. It's Ingram on the wing. Feeds it to Williamson. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
High post Favors. Ball against Aldridge. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Ingram against DeRozan. Shoots over Ingram. DeRozan's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside, Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Left side, DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lobs it up for Favors.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Wiles. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Williamson. Holiday attacking. He gets that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Down low. Gay kicks to White. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, great fight displayed that time by White to get that board and then finish. Strong play.
Redick dishes to Hayes. Back to Redick. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. Gay outside. Back to Pirtle. Over Hayes. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Gay. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Reddick passes to Hayes. Back to Reddick. Dishes it to Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Reddick, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Pirtle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mills. Holiday dishes to Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's Melly. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. New Orleans on top, up 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there is Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Okafor, high post. Back to Redick. Passes it to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. The feed now to Okafor. Walker with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart, and Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Aldridge inside, working on Okafor. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Williamson. He can't get that one. Nice D from DeRozan. To the middle. Aldridge taking his time here. Knocked away.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
On the wing, Jackson. Floats it up for Williamson. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Finished off the break. Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", the With that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
Walker against Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. San Antonio also making some changes. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Murray. Ingram kicks the ball. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. And there's the pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Lyles. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Walker, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for Walker.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And stolen by White. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. White's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Ingram. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in for Lonnie Walker. 4 seconds left. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 5 now.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in a shooting guard.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
High post Favors. Over to the wing. And the dunk by Williamson. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game, and he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Aldridge against Favors. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Lyles. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans in the lead. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Favors.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Brent Forbes. DeRozan finds Aldridge. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Aldridge kicks to Mills. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Back to Ball. He feeds it to Ingram. He dishes it to Ball. Pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Boy, so good at threading the needle. Awesome past the size and passing ability of Ball. Tough to defend against.
And stolen by Redick. Here's Williamson. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And here's Gay. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Aldridge. No good on that one. Pelicans leading by 6. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Mills has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Redick finds Favors. Murray against Redick. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Favors. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Clock at 6. And finished off by Williamson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Patty Mills. Hayes the pass to Hart, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And finished off by Walker.
Nice ball movement on display there. Bellinelli, a decent passer, capable of connecting well with his teammates.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Jackson Hayes. Hart is out there with Holiday. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the four-man position. That's the Pelicans' 5. Here's Hart. Outside Holiday. The dish now to Hayes. And stolen by White. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Forbes. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. Now the pass to Hart. It's stolen by DeRozan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for New Orleans. To the inside, Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Lyles. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
I got yours.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Passes it to Okafor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, Okafor is so adept at drawing contact when he's going up for his shot. I mean, the defense has to be wary of him looking to draw fouls.
Derek Favors checked in for Nicolo Melli. And San Antonio with the change here, too. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. White against Ball. And White kicks to Aldridge. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Ball dishes to Okafor. And here comes the break. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Can't cash in from close range. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential. Ball feeling it out a bit. Down low. And Okafor slams it in.
When you're 6'11", doesn't take much for you to slam it home. Okafor, just a big guy who really can get to the rack quickly.
Outside, White. Inside, here's Lyles. Kicks it to Forbes. Back to Lyles. Over Okafor. Lyles no good. Pelicans leading by 9. Ball up top and stolen by Aldridge. Lyles inside. Pass to White. To the paint and stolen by Favors. Aldridge against Ball. The pass to Favors. Pass to Holiday. to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Okafor kicks to Favors. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Forbes. Bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Passes the ball. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Murray's checked in. It's rebounded by Hayes. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Mills finds Zeller. Here's Medu. They could use a bucket. It's blocked. Now Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it. the way. And is the
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Back to Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Murray. He feeds it to Aldridge. Over Valanciunas. Lyles against Winslow. Clock is at 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Morant against Murray. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Now here's Brooks. From 12 feet out. Basket good.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Murray against Morant. Pass to Lyles. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Spurs. There's the lob to Aldridge. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Morant. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to DeRozan. Over Morant. DeRozan. That's good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant surveying the D. And here's Brooks from outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. There's Winslow following the score by DeJounte Murray. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Morant with a wide open look. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Passes it to Lyles. Back to Forbes. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Tries from 7. And Winslow puts it in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morant with the steal. Fires the three. That shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. To the inside. DeRozan passes to Forbes. Jackson against Wyatt. Aldridge left side. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Winslow kicks to Morant. The pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And we reach the end of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got White. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mills in at the point. Now here's Gay, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Lays it in off the breakaway. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Now here's Bellinelli. Back to Poeltl. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Takes the 13-footer. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. He can't get it to go. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. White finds Gay. Yep, it counts.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Melton passes to Jones. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's White. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Melton. 4-point game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones against White. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Off target at the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Gay. And here is Bellinelli. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side to Walker. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Memphis leading by 4.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Walker finds White. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush. And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Jones, following the basket by Derek White. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Walker dishes to Aldridge. Over Valanciunas. That misses off the backboard, and the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Inside, here's Clark. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And Bellinelli kicks to Gay. Back to Bellinelli. Here's Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Well, for the... And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Memphis with it. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Lyles. Poked away. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant kicks to Jackson. To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first bucket in this one. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Morant passes to Brooks. The 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And Memphis turns it over again. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Elton's checked in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Up the floor. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just one on the basket for Murray.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Mills with the steal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Lyles, and Walker subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 1. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Clark finds Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Mills passes to Poeltl. Back to Mills. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's wide in for Patty Mills. That one drops for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Gay.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Poeltl inside. Defended by Anderson. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And really, Poeltl is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Melton passes to Clark. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Right wing. Memphis moving it around. No good from Clark. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Gay passes to Walker. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the feed to Poeltl. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Anderson. To the middle. And then Clark slams it in.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here is Forbes. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lyles out there with White. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Free throw's good, Lyle. Good on both. Now here's Morant. From 11 feet away with the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. White dishes to Forbes. Feeds it to Aldridge. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They lead by 1. It's White on the wing. Murray, the pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Passes it to Lyles. Back to Aldridge. Now the pass to Lyles. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. To the paint. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Anderson. Murray outside. Back to Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Murray kicks to Forbes. Down low. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Jackson down low. Lyles there.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
One-on-one fast break. Here's DeRozan. Morant against Murray. Now here's DeRozan. D right on him, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brooks outside. But they'll get another chance. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Out to the wing. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Aldridge double teamed. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. That one rolling around and rims out. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Pass to Forbes. Dishes it to Aldridge. To the inside. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope. That's a Ja Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Pass to Forbes. Now here's Murray. Money!
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so it's the Spurs with the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. DA, it's...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now Holiday. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Morant with the steal. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Holiday left side. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Inside. Outside. Ball. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Morant.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Winslow with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. From deep, Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brooks against Holiday. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got his second basket.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here's Valanciunas. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Jackson against Williamson. Shoots. And it's Memphis with another. The Pelicans trail. Holiday dishes to Ingram. High post Favors. Back to Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Outside, Ball. Back to Favors. Over Valanciunas. Favors can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morant passes to Brooks from past the arc. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside, Ball. Holiday against Brooks.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And Ball comes to help. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Now here's Hayes. Anderson outside. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pelicans trail by 6. And the pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. Back to Hayes. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Jones for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Here's Hart. Back to Okafor. That's tipped. Memphis leading by 8. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Clark slamming it down.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Here's Jackson. Knocked away. Clark with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones, the pass to Clark. A 3 from Anderson. And it's Melly with the rebound. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Okafor inside. He's covered by Clark. Outside for Redick. Five on the clock. Pass to Hart. Tipped away. Over Anderson. Kept alive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. Anderson passes to Jones. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williamson kicks to Okafor. Passes it to Ingram. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
that
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Valanciunas. The Pelicans make their last shot. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the midair adjustment to get that ball off.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Milton. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Holiday. And there's the feed to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Three-pointer. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday is connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Now here's Morant. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
To the paint. Here's Holiday. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And that one drops for him. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Ingram. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Ball feeling it out a bit. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They lead by 9 points. And Shaq, let's get your... Bad.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Ball dishes to Favors. Tries again. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson from long range. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 9. Ingram passes to Favors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling favors.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Now here's ball. Following the miss by John Morant. Back to Williamson. Yes, and the foul. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Gutterich is checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. New Orleans also making some changes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. No good from Valanciunas.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the wide open shot from Redick from outside off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Winslow. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Okafor. And finished off by Okafor.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
They get it back. A second chance effort. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 7 points for Jahlil Okafor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Here's Jackson. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Melton. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Almost, but it rolls out. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Holiday kicks to Redick. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Here's Melton. And the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Holiday against Jones. Hayes the pass to Redick. Back to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. It's Redick on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark left side. Valanciunas in the high post. Melton passes to Jones. Fires the 3. They get it again.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Melly. He's covered by Clark, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Jones. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Anderson and Jackson inside. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Favors. Holiday dishes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Jackson against Favors. Up top, Morant. Brooks finds Jackson. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Now, here's Ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Morant looking around. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Lobs it up for Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Here's Morant, stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Offensive rebound. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Favors. Ingram passes to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Favors has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Out to Morant. To the inside. And stolen by Favors. They get a hand on it. It's Jackson with the drive. Favors with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Williamson, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And a change for the Pelicans. Jackson's checked in. Morant against Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Ingram passes to Favors. Stolen by Winslow. Brooks right side. He kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then Morant slams it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And they do have a foul to give. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shadow the rim.
Jackson kicks to Hart. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to... Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Offensive rebound. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clock at 6. Lobs it up for Favors. It's stolen by DeRozan. Murray surveying the D. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Favors. Up and in on the layup.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Down low, it's deflected. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Got a piece of it. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Holiday dishes to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Outside ball. Back to Williamson. Passes it to Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And the Pelicans also making a change. J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
And Redick kicks to Ingram. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And some changes here for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gallinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Hart kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Outside for Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Poeltl. Gay right side to the wing right side. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Jackson passes to Hart. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Hart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marco Bellinelli picks it. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. A baseline J. Bellinelli. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Okafor. Pirtle with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. There's the dish to Okafor. Count that bucket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Mills passes to Pirtle. Back to Mills. And here is Pirtle. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Spurs, Miles out there with Pirtle. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Redick with the bucket.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Pirtle. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for Bryn Forbes. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Williamson dishes to Okafor. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and Walker throws it down.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And Holiday kicks the ball. This is to Williamson. The pass to Okafor. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Back to Ball. Ingram against DeRozan. Puts it up from 15. Rebound San Antonio.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Walker the pass to Lyles. And that one drops. Lyles got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Holiday kicks the ball. Okafor, high post. Kicks it out to Williamson. To stop the run. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pelicans trail by 8. Okafor, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized forward.
Outside DeRozan. 1:09 left in the first half. Off on the layup. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Okafor, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, all just able to close airspace quickly.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Williamson, got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. It's Okafor. It's out the key. Back to Williamson. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
Feeds to Aldridge. And he uses the glass on the layup. Aldridge has got the lead, back up to 8 now for San Antonio.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Williamson. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter at
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Looking at the Spurs. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They've got Hart. Favors is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. Good on the shot. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Smooth looking J from the veteran Redick, a devastating scorer who really mixes it up.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Deflects the pass. And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Pelicans trail by 12.
And one area I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
That one goes in.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Outside, Redick. Inside, here's Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
To the inside, here's Aldridge. Count it, good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Favors, and good that time. That's now 8 points for Derek Favors.
And while Favors has developed his outside shot, right there in the paint is his comfort zone.
Outside DeRozan. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Goes back up. Miles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Murray. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
To the middle. Hart kicks to Okafor. Jackson with it. Wide on it. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Gay dishes to White. To the paint, here's Poeltl. And he converts the layup. Poeltl's got 6.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
It's Okafor atop the key. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Holiday brings the double team. Back to Poeltl. Kicks it out to Gay. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it goes down 2 points.
Drew Holiday does a great job of using his body to shield the defender.
Okafor with the steal. Here's Hart. It's off. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, Mills out there with Derek White. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Bellinelli in at the 3. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Gay finds White. Poked away. Ingram with the steal. Passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. Unloads. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Gay trying to break free. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Williamson right side. In the corner, it's Ingram. Williamson in the post. Bellinelli is covering. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Derek Favors checked in for Nicolo Melli. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson dishes the ball. And then Ball slams it in.
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
And stolen by Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half. Now the feed to Aldridge. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Murray against Ball. Pass to Favors. Left side, Ball kicks it out to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Holiday. Pass the ball. Inside. Here's Favors. Murray with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
DeRozan's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Ingram passes to Favors. to the middle. Here's Williamson. It's tipped. They retain possession. Back to Ingram. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. DeRozan finds Murray. Right side Aldridge. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 5. And the pass to Hayes. Outside Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Down low. And stolen by Aldridge. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Wiles. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Redick.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Here's Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Spurs lead by 7.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Pass to Wiles. Goes up the baseline. And he hits the jump shot.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the starting group for the Spurs. We've got DeRozan, Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Morant. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Forbes kicks to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Morant with the steal. A nice shot by Winslow. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Forbes the pass to Lyles. And the rejection by Jackson. Yep, that one goes.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. The pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Forbes the pass to Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for Justice Winslow. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Murray dishes to Aldridge, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Mills in for Murray. Now Jones. Pass to Melton. At the top of the key, Clark. Shoots over Poeltl. And again, Memphis no good. San Antonio trailing here. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Passes it to Poeltl. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
White finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the pass to Anderson. The feed to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
White looking around. The dish to Pirtle. Over Clark. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by White. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Jones for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Bellinelli. Guarded closely. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Clark and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Clark. Jones is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3. Jang the pass to Gutteridge. Jones looking for an opening. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gay against Jang. Pass to Mills. Down low. Pirtle kicks to Mills. A 3-pointer, no good. Memphis trailing here. Jones, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Melton. He dishes it to Clark. Just 2 to shoot. That shot, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Jang against Pirtle. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Walker the pass to Lyles. He's all alone.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Melton passes to Jones. Melton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Melton's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And last season, big man Gorgie Jang with a huge lead in three-point attempts. Had about as many in one season as he had in the 6 years prior in his career.
You know, Greg, I always liked his shooting mechanics and touch going back to college. It was just a matter of him extending the range, and now that he knows he can do it, I think he'll continue to do more of it.
No good from Clark. Spurs trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Jang dishes to Clark. Back to Jang. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Spurs. Lyles got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Walker. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Forbes checked in. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration, too.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Brooks with it. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Jackson, that's good.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Right side, DeRozan. Murray surveying the D. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's check in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. And it's wide in for DeJounte Murray. And that one's good. Morant.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Poeltl. And a close game so far through the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Looking at the second quarter. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Murray with it. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. Aldridge out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Knocked loose. Murray finds Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Lyles against Jackson. Murray outside. Back to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Lyles got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Morant against DeRozan. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. And finish. finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. Morant pushes to Jackson.
You see the quarter awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Spurs trail by 3. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Forbes kicks to Mills. Lyles inside. Jackson on him. Lyles no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Anderson wide open, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Inside, here's Forbes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, the big fella moving well on the drive. Aldridge may not have great speed, but his footwork, superb.
Morant surveying the D. The rebound by the Spurs.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Lyles passes to Aldridge, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here's Morant. He has 7. Up again. It's good on the putback. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Gay. Second shot opportunity. From the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 5. Morant passes to Valanciunas. The 3. The offensive rebound. Anderson dishes to Clark. To the paint. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got 8.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Clark. He's got 6. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Now, here's Morant for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Justice Winslow out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And White kicks to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Pirtle. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Brooks the pass to Clark. Here's Morant. Rebound San Antonio. Here's White. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Clark. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. And San Antonio with the change here too. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. And the rejection by Jackson. Fires from deep. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Dishes to Valanciunas. 3-pointer. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Winslow. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Good on the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Murray the pass to Lyles. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Brooks finds Morant. Now here's Brooks. And here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. With the floater, here's
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Aldridge. He feeds it to DeRozan. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant outside. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Winslow wide open. He fires. Out to Brooks. Now the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Morant dishes to Brooks. From outside the arc. From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Murray against Morant. Murray gets to DeRozan. Lyles inside. Murray outside. pass to Aldridge. All alone. Grizzlies with the rebound. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. A three from Morant. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Forbes. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
New Orleans, the Big Easy. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Winslow dishes to Morant. No good with the triple. Here's Ingram. And there's the pass to Ball. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving it around. And that one's good, Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
It's good.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? But he's got this positioning. He's determined to score.
And here is Ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The feed to Williamson. Morant with the steal. That's tipped.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length, it allows him to make a difference on this end.
Winslow finds Brooks. And Valanciunas now atop the key. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Morant. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Left side, Ball. And yes, it's good. Favors got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. To the middle. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Williamson following the basket by John Morant. Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got 6.
And spectacular plays just seem to find this kid. Williamson with a great sense of time and space there.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Pelicans have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Out to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying
being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
They've got Jackson Hayes. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Hart. Back to Redick. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
Memphis leading. Outside, Jones. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson passes to Hayes. Here's Melly. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Melton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, yeah. He works hard, shows good instincts, reads the passing, and it's very good. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Here's Jones, following the score by New Orleans. Anderson outside. Clark finds Jones. Shot from the top of the key. From past the arc. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans trail. Redick surveying the D. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Melton, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Now, here's Redick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hayes. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clark with it, working on Hayes. Clark, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gutterich. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Redick. Passes it to Hart. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Back to Hart. Left side, Reddick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. They need this one, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Reddick. It's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Hart kicks to Reddick. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hayes, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Gutterich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Hart. Missed inside. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Jackson against Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Favors has got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Williamson outside. Back to Ball. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Favors. Williamson dishes to Favors. Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. Favors. The Grizzlies pull it in. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Kicks to Jackson. Over Williamson. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league. no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Morant. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pelicans trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingram dishes to Favors. Brooks grabs the board.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Holiday against Brooks. Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Winslow finds Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. And the pass to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Jackson down low. He's covered by Ball. Morant with a wide open look. They get the rebound.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Pass to Favors. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here we go. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Back to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
There's Winslow, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A lot of former Blue Devils out there. Redick, Ingram, Zion, and Okafor all on the floor. And it's Jackson in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Outside, Redick. Here's the break. Anderson kicks to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Poked away. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball, and it's Clark slamming it down.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Hart the pass to Melly. Back to Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. He feeds it to Clark. Jones dishes to Clark. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Jones, no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jackson kicks to Reddick. He dishes it to Okafor. Inside, here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Okafor finds Jackson. Basket counts. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Pass to Jones. Here's Melton. Dishes it to Clark. Anderson outside. One-on-one here. Reddick passes to Melly. Down low. And it's Memphis on the break. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Clark. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clark's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. Jackson passes to Okafor. Jackson against Jones. Jackson dishes to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Melly. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Clark with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 12. Jackson up top, defended by Jones. Pass to Okafor. To the inside. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Melton passes to Clark. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Clark.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
To the paint. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anderson finds Clark. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The kick out to Anderson. Clark with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the